Hey people, but this video is gonna be like a preview for the England game and the U20s to basically determine whether we progress. So what do I think? I think this game's gonna end in a draw, but we'll see. So if you actually look at our two previous games against Nigeria and against France, you can see we've employed a 5-3-2, three centre backs, two wing backs, three midfielders, and a two-striker system. Now, for me, the only real issue I had with the formation itself was Hiyori, as Hiyori is not a fullback, much less a wingback. Obviously, in a 3-5-2. Okay, yeah, it's a 3-5-2, not a 5-2-2. So Hiyori is not a fullback, and if not a fullback, it could not be a wingback. Let's say in possession, Hiyori he does this. He enters into the midfield. Maybe Batra pushes up. Okay, well then Nico would have to come out wide here. And is Nico a 1v1 defender? Or is he someone who is comfortable defending out wide? Who knows? It makes sense that Chikuru is on the right instead of the left. Obviously, if you're in a defensive position, they're going to put you on the right to help you progress the ball better. You're more comfortable on the side of the foot. Obviously, if he was playing as a winger, not a wingback or winger, then yes, they probably prioritize him playing on the left so he can cut in and get those shots off, playing in the inside forward position. So one thing I didn't understand was the tactic of having the ball go through Isagi, which was weird because they have all these ball playing players. Actually, all these guys: Rain, Bachira, Karasu, Rio, Chigiri, Nico, Hiyori, they're all on the ball. Why would Isagi, whose main traits, whose main skill is off the ball movement and disturbing the back line, why would the main tactic of the team to be to pass to Isagi? That doesn't make any sense. Made the game harder for everybody. And basically kicked Rain out of the game, which caused him to do the blunder. And all the slander he's been getting is absolutely deserved. It's one of the funniest things I've seen. But if we go to the game, we don't have the lineup for England yet. But we actually have the lineup. So there have been massive changes. One, he's gone for 4-1-4-1. So it's two centre backs, two full backs, one sole pivot, or even just one midfielder, central midfielder in general, two attacking midfielders, two wingers, and a striker, a lone striker. So immediately this is a big change. Instead of having, usually it should be like in a modern day, most common formation is a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. In this case, instead of having Hiyori and Isagi be central midfielders, he's pushed them up into the 10s. So he expects Karasu to handle the entire midfield. Maybe they don't think England will try and control the game. Maybe they're preparing for a counter-attacking style of football. So they've gone with the risk of only having one midfielder, which runs the risk of being overrun. Maybe Ego knows what he's doing. Who knows? I'm surprised with Rio. Not Rio, rather. Rio actually makes sense. I'm surprised with Kyoto getting a start. That kind of comes out of nowhere, I'll be honest. Nico not being in the game makes sense. He would play if not for his height. But Kyoto starting, it's kind of funny. I'm surprised he's actually getting a start, especially over Chiguri. Shido, I'm here to see what he could do. And me, myself, I would have gone with Barrow. I think Barrow is just a better player, but we'll see. And I think Barrow is more physical, having to deal with an English backline, which will 1,000% bully you physically. Now, Hiyori, his position I love, from freaking wing back to 10 here. I love his position. I think Hiyori, we have to see how he does up top. He showed in the last game that, okay, he's comfortable being in front. Some players that dictate from deep, they start ifing about when they go further up the pitch. They're actually less comfortable towards the opposition's goal than their own. So, but in the last game, he showed that, okay, he's actually comfortable up front. He's actually comfortable attacking the box, scoring his own goals. Isagi, we know what his job is. Yukimiya, finally, I never thought I'd see the day where he'd start. We know what his job is. 1v1s, running down the wings. He's going to be hogging that touchline, stretching the play, taking his men. Now, he's on the ball. He's probably running down the wings 1v1. He's probably the best in the team. Maybe even better than Abattoir. Maybe. But Zantetsu is the one I'm wondering. Zantetsu is a lot more one-dimensional. A lot of players like Zantetsu today, he doesn't really have the most tech. He's more speed. He's like pace and power, running down, cutting down the wings. What I see is, I could see Kira coming in, looking to overlap or invert whenever, depending on what Yukimiya does. And Zantetsu is going to be making these runs. Just these runs inside the box. He's going to be doing the work and running up and down. He's going to be doing a lot of this because he's fast and he has stamina. Because I don't really see Zantetsu on the ball like that. Counter-attacking situations, transitional play, Zantetsu is going to be that weapon. A single ball in behind for him could be a goal for us. Shido, I don't know what he's going to do. I take it Hiyori, Isagi, Yukimiya, Karasu, they're all just like Zantetsu, they're just like going to try to get the ball to him in the box because he's a poacher and see what he does with it. I could see maybe Rin coming on in this game, Barrow coming on, but I'm surprised. I'm actually quite surprised that Zantetsu has started over Chiguri or somebody. But we'll see. It's an interesting formation change, and yeah, I'm ready to see how they fare against England. So when the chapter comes out, I'll do a review of it. So yeah, thank you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.